Eddie Hearn was left in total shock at the size of Francis Ngannou as the former MMA fighter came face to face with Anthony Joshua ahead of their boxing match in March. The former UFC heavyweight champion is set to return to the ring to face Joshua on the 8th of March in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, in only his second professional boxing bout. And during the press conference to promote the fight, Hearn got his first real glimpse of Ngannou in the flesh. And he was clearly taken aback a bit by what he saw. Ngannou impressed and shocked the boxing world in his debut fight in a boxing ring as he knocked down the reigning WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Fury, leaving many to believe he won the bout. He even won the fight on one of the judges' scorecards. AJ's long-term promoter Eddie Hearn, meanwhile, was left stunned at Monday's press conference at the size of Ngannou. As the legendary British promoter took a close look at the Cameroonian MMA star, Ngannou stands at 6 feet 4 inches and weighs 19 stone. Quite literally a monster of a man. Joshua, in comparison, weighed 17 stone 13 pounds in his last fight, showing quite the difference between the two heavyweight contenders. In the aftermath of the first presser, Hearn told Queensberry Promotions, "Francis Ngannou was talking, and I was looking at him thinking. Look at the size of your head, your neck. I mean, it's the first time AJ has ever actually competed with anyone who is remotely the same in terms of frame and mass. This guy is bigger." So we hear the stories about how strong he is. We hear the stories about how hard he can punch. I still find it difficult to subscribe to. I don't believe you can just stroll into the sport and just beat the elite. But he so nearly did it against what many regard as the best heavyweight in the world. So we take him very, very seriously. It's a fight full of jeopardy, but one that if you use your brain and use your skill and your speed, you should win. Anthony Joshua heads into the bout coming off an impressive performance of his own after his TKO victory over Otto Wallin last month. The Brit looked back to his best in the fight, as he appeared to rediscover his ruthlessness and aggression, rocking the Swede with some massive shots to force the stoppage. A possible win over Ngannou in March could set up a much-awaited and anticipated British heavyweight clash against Tyson Fury. Should Fury beat Alexander Usyk in his unifying heavyweight bout? However, Joshua promised not to underestimate Ngannou, something which his previous opponent Fury was accused of doing. As he looked unprepared for the fight, but the two-time unified world heavyweight champion insisted it would be different for him. AJ said, "If Tyson underestimated Ngannou, I sure won't. Francis has lost the element of surprise with me. We knew Francis had a reputation as the biggest puncher in the world, but the surprise was how well he boxed. He was exceptional on the inside and made life very complicated for Tyson. So much so that I do belong to the opinion that he beat Fury."